You can't even have fun nowadays without these jack trying to get you counseled and things like that. just having fun, talking about sports. Listen, I'm trying to hang on for another couple of years till I'm 60, and then they can kiss my ass because I'm only working to 60.
Thank you, Charles. We get the point. Slamming his bosses there on TNT, by the way, over the cancel culture. Perfect guest, Vivek Ramaswamy, because he is the author of that book, Woke Inc., frequent commentator on the cancel culture. Vivek, welcome back to the show. You know, I got to say, Barclay's right. You can't have fun. You can't be humorous in the days of cancel culture, can you?
He's totally right. That wokeism and humor just don't go together. You can't be woke and you can't be funny at the same time. And I think it's a shame, Stuart, because humor is actually one of those things that brings us together. Our ability to laugh at ourselves collectively is actually something that binds us together. So ironically, in the name of inclusion, we've created this culture of political correctness that actually divides us and separates us from one another. And it has become this moment of cultural totalitarianism in this country where the new Red Guard doesn't just operate through government. In the United States, they operate through the private sector. And instead of pushing Marxism, they're pushing this new philosophy of wokeism. But it's every bad as a totalitarian culture right here in the United States.
Let's get serious. President Biden has named Lina Khan to lead the Federal Trade Commission. She's a very big critic of big tech. So, Vivek, what do you think she's going to do with big tech? Is she going to break them up or fine them billions of dollars? How's she going to handle big tech?
Well, so, Stuart, this is really important to parse what I see as the real problem with big tech, where certain other people like Lina Khan may see it differently. I think that her perspective, based on what I understand it to be, including a lot of what she's written, is going to focus more on the economic power of big tech in the marketplace for products. That's where classic antitrust law has focused, the idea that companies, when they're too big, might exercise economic power to get them better prices. My own view is that actually, if you look at big tech today, the real problem isn't power in the marketplace of products per se. It is power in the marketplace of ideas. That is the monopoly of ideas that we really need to take on. And I don't think conventional antitrust law is going to be enough, because right now big tech companies make their products available cheaply. There's a diverse array of products. Many of them are even made available for free. The real problem, Stuart, is the ideological cartel, where all of these guys adhere to the same ideology and are using their market power to enforce that ideology down our throats. And I'm concerned that she's not actually going to take aim at that problem. That's still going to be a problem that we need to address separately.
Is there, I hate to use the word collusion, but I think it's a valid word. Is there collusion between the Democrats and big tech, specifically Twitter, Facebook, Google? Is there an alliance, an unholy alliance between the two to push this one ideological approach to everything?
Absolutely, there is. In fact, this is the defining arranged marriage of our time. In fact, it's not even a marriage of love. It's more like mutual prostitution. But each side is able to scratch the other's back, where this merger of big government and big business, big tech in particular, is far more powerful than either one alone, because each one is now able to do what the other one could not. So government, on one hand, sends these implicit threats to say that we want you to take down hate speech or misinformation that we, the party in power, don't want to see online. Big tech goes out and does it. But implicitly, they get their friends in the Democratic Party to kind of look the other way when it comes to leaving their monopoly power intact. So that's how that trade works. And we're even seeing it at the state level, Stuart, where many state agencies are now effectively saying, here's the misinformation that we want taken down. And then these social media companies go out and do it. So the more we see, the more we realize that the rise of this woke industrial complex, this merger of big government and big business, is actually a 21st century Leviathan that is far more scary than anything we have seen in the course of American history. And both conservatives and liberals are duped at the same time.
I think you're right. Vivek Ramaswamy, thank you very much indeed, sir. We will see you again, guaranteed.